Hi guys, welcome to our channel.
I'm Natalie.
And I'm Mary.
And today we're going to be doing our favourite eyeshadow palettes.
We've picked our top favourite 4 each. They're not in a particular order because we can't pick a top favourite. So we just thought we'd make them into a video for you guys.
So yeah, let's go on to the video. So my first palette is the Lick and Lash Beauty 35D. I love this palette. It has so many bright colours. I use it every day. I've used many different colours to do different looks, like purple, pink, sunset-y kind of look, blue look, green look. There's a white and a black. Some of them are shimmers as well, like these 3 shimmers.
Matte and shimmer, isn't it?
That one's a shimmer one, I think. Yeah, and this one and this one. I love this palette. It's only $15.99, but it's £20 with shipping, I think, or £22 with shipping. No, it can't be £5 for shipping. Who knows? It's an Instagram brand, so just have a look on there.
We'll link them in the down bar for you.
There's so many different palettes. They have different colours, and this is just my favourite palette by far. I use this every day. So yeah.
The palette I'm going to be talking about is the Dubious Place Mini Masquerade palette, and how could I not mention this in this video because it is beautiful. So the packaging looks like this. It's got yellow down the sides here and just pink on the front. Then it's got the beautiful graphic design, which I think is amazing. They definitely have the best packaging out of any eyeshadow palette out there. And then you open the palette. Excuse the state of mine, it's a bit dirty. At the top you have obviously the face that's on the front, and then you have all of the shades. So it's quite a large palette, like you can see here. It is the mini one, so they do a bigger one, but the pans are really big in this one. It was £30. Yeah. You can get it off Beauty Bay, and it's just the most pigmented eyeshadow palette.
Really pigmented.
The shades, so they have all the browns and the golds down here, and they're for more like natural looks, but you can use them with the bright shades, and then the top ones are shimmers. So I'll just give some a swatch for you. So I'm going to swatch
a little swatch.
A few for you, and you literally don't even need to use primer for them, Fix Plus. You literally, one swipe of this, it is the most pigmented thing you're ever going to see. Just look at that. That is from one swipe. One swipe there. Like, they're amazing, and how can I not mention them? Yeah, it's just
so bright.
It's just so aesthetically pleasing, isn't it? Like, if I was going to come out of an eyeshadow palette, I'd definitely make it like this one.
So my next eyeshadow palette is the Violet Voss Holy Grail. I love it a lot. This is a really good palette. Mary got it for me for my 18th birthday, and I just love it. It's got a really big mirror, as you can see. The colours are just so gorgeous, like the reds and the orange, and I use this one every day. It's a nice white, like creamy, glittery shade, and I use that in the inner corner of my eyes. It's a really good, I don't know, it has lots of colours, can do any look you want, literally going out or natural looks, and I just love it. I think
I love the
really
name.
Good. The names of each of them are so funny, like On Fleek, Wine and Dine, Are You Kidding Me? Like,
it's so cute.
If I made a palette, the names would have to be like this.
Yeah, it's just so cool, and it's just a holy grail product that you have to have.
You need this in your makeup collection. If you don't have it, you need it. How much is it? £40?
£40, and you get it off Beauty Bay.
You can get it off Beauty Bay, probably Cult Beauty.
Yeah, probably Cult Beauty as well.
Yeah, it's really good. I just love it.
The eyeshadow palette I'm going to talk about is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This palette is Natalie's, but I've used it before and I absolutely adore it. The only downside I'm going to start off with is the packaging. I don't really like the suede. Dirty. It gets very dirty, so as soon as you put it in your makeup bag, it gets really dirty. It just picks up every single bit of any dirt. So that's one thing to consider, that it is very dirty. But then when you open up inside, you have a really big mirror up here, which I think is perfect to travel with. So you've got the mirror and the palette in the same palette, obviously. Then you have the shades here. So Natalie's obviously hit pan on some of them. You can see, you can tell it's probably one of her favourite eyeshadow palettes. My favourite shades are Love Letter, Veteran Red and Burnt Orange, and they're just beautiful. Like, I use them today on my eyes and I just love them. It's definitely a palette that I need to buy.
100%.
Because it's just, yeah.
This was the first eyeshadow palette I ever bought and it just made me love makeup. I just love it.
I just think Anastasia
you can use it for everything.
She just slays on everything, doesn't she? She's just got the highlight good, the eyebrows, everything. And the brush is really good as well, isn't it? The brush has got a fluffy end and a more dense end, which is good to use when you're using the shimmers in the palette. Really? But yeah, I just think it's beautiful.
I love it.
The oranges, I'm a fan of oranges and pinks on the eyes because I think they complement my eye colour really well. And it's just something that I think everyone should have in their collection because it's
you need it if you don't have it.
Beautiful.
So my next palette is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette.
This palette!
I love this palette. This is a holy grail palette. You need this. You need it. It has a really fatty mirror. Like the mirror is so big you can...
It's just, the mirror's perfect to have in it.
Literally, like, if you don't have a mirror in your makeup bag,
it's so annoying.
Just take this.
If you don't have one. But this palette has one in it, which is different to her old palette, so that's a good thing.
One, so yeah. This is Mary's palette, and she has hit pan on a couple of them, but that's due to they're quite
powdery.
Powdery, yeah.
They're very powdery.
When you like dip your brush in,
so much fallout.
Of fallout comes
That's
out.
That's why it's really dirty. Like the fallout.
I mean, mine's not really like that. I don't know why.
I think some batches maybe were just a bit dodgy, but yeah, mine definitely is very, very powdery. So that's one thing to consider about it.
It has glitter shade here, just like a pure glitter. It has the shimmers and the mattes, of course. I really like Twilight. I'll show you a little swatch. It's really nice purple, and it's got like undertones of like blue and
yeah, it's beautiful.
Pink. I just love it.
My favourites are Turkish Delight, which is this shade here, Royal and Blood Moon, and I'll just give them a swatch for you.
I love those ones too.
And they're here, and they're just beautiful, coppery, burgundy, autumnal shades. They're just stunning, and I think they really suit my eye colour because I have green eyes. It makes them really stand out, and I think she just did an amazing job with the palette.
I just love Huda.
The packaging.
Like, all of her stuff is amazing. This packaging is so much better than the Rose Gold palette. She's not really like, she wasn't really that big till she got the Rose Gold palette.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, I only heard of her like in the last year.
Yeah, definitely.
But she is amazing. I would say definitely get this if you don't have it. You do need both palettes, I would say. Yeah. Because like a little bit of a mix of that and
yeah, I feel like they are sometimes limited, so both palettes is good to have. They are pricey, they're £56 each, but they're worth every penny.
They honestly
are worth every penny. I know I said it has a lot of fallout when you dip in the pan, but I think it's worth it because I just love them.
So
they're beautiful.
Good.
They're just so beautiful. The next eyeshadow palette I'm going to be talking about today is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette. Now, I got this bought for me for my birthday, and I've been wanting it for a really long time because it's just absolutely stunning. Like, the shades in this palette are beautiful. They're really warm. They're really like neutral and natural, and it's got some darker shades so you can make them more glam. But they're just so pigmented. The shimmery shades are beaut. Like, look at those ones there. They're just absolutely stunning. So this one here is called Warm Notes, and this one here is called Pure Ganache. And the mattes in the palette, if you like warm eyeshadows like I do, then definitely this is a palette that you must get. I'm not too sure how much it is because I bought it for my birthday. So, but yeah, it's really slim. The packaging's really pretty. Like, I love the gold detailing, and I just love like the pattern that it's got on the front and everything. But yeah, it's beautiful. You can get it off of Beauty Bay, and yeah, I just love it. I just love the warm shades. It's got a white in it. It's got a really dark colour. So what else could you ask for really in an eyeshadow palette?
My last and final eyeshadow palette is the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. I love it. It has so many bright colours. It's a bit like the Lick and Lash one, but obviously the pans are smaller, more travel friendly. I've used the pink one today, a little bit of purple. I just love this, and the yellow's really nice.
pigmented.
They are a bit shimmery, like the green one's shimmery, but it doesn't show up shimmery on your eyes, which I think is a good thing because you don't really want bright shimmers, you only want bright mattes. So like, this is a really good palette. They do other ones as well because it can look a bit scary. They do rose gold one or something like that. Some
warm neutrals
warm ones.
and a smoky one, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely look on the Boots or the NYX website. I know that Selfridges stock it as well, so
yeah.
Definitely have a look. I think I only paid £16 for it, and it's just amazing. The colours are stunning. They're really unique. They're not like any of the other colourful eyeshadows that I have. They're just beautiful, and yeah, it's just
definitely worth the money.
Definitely.
I might actually buy this myself.
Yeah. Last and final palette I'm going to be talking about today. It's the Rose Gold Edition Huda Beauty palette, and it is a palette you must have. The shades, everybody and their nan has heard about this palette, let's be real now. And I just love all of the colours. They've got the browns down the bottom, they have the pinks. I don't really tend to use the shimmer shades. I've got better shimmers. I mean, yeah, it's just not something that I tend to reach for in the shimmery ones. I just stay with the matte ones, and the black is the most pigmented black I've ever used in my entire life. It is absolutely stunning. The browns and the reds, they're beautiful. I'll swatch a shimmery one just to show you, but it's just not something that I tend to use. But yeah, it's £56, same as the other one. I feel like you need both of them.
Definitely.
Because I use both when I'm doing a look with Huda Beauty. I use both palettes together because I like to use the transitions in the browns, because there's more brown in this one than on the Desert Dusk one, so it's a bit easier to use. But yeah, it has to be in this video. Definitely give them a swatch if you're near a Selfridges.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll have loads more to come.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave any comments down below for any more videos you'd like us. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys!
Bye.